Scorpio, this is going to be a new moon reading for October 27th. And happy birthday to all of the Scorpios that are having birthdays in this October time. Also, it is a new moon in Scorpio, so this will really be felt heavily by Scorpios. You know, there may be like sudden news or some kind of tension, but really just keep your health on check and you should be all right. We're going to get an advice card here and see if we can just get some more advice beyond that, because Mercury is retrograde right now, which, if you know anything about that, communication is going to be a little rough, contracts will be confusing, electronics will be breaking. So and if you don't know about that, look it up for sure, because it affects all of us. But with this new moon in Scorpio, you will be feeling it. Now this is beautiful. You've got the wish card. Oh my gosh, happy birthday, right? Make a wish. And absolutely, especially during a new moon time, everybody should be making wishes. However, this is your advice. So your advice is saying your dreams could be coming true if you just put your intention and feelings and emotion into something that you absolutely want. And that'll be different for every Scorpio, but it's almost like you're getting some kind of an awesome birthday wish. Now these energies will be good for about 10 days after the new moon time, so it will go into November a little bit. So for some of you November Scorpios, the first, I think, 6 days or so, this energy will be potent. So make some wishes, definitely. Let's get some tarot cards and see what's going on with y'all around this time. All right, you got the Hanged Man coming out right away. And this guy wanted to come out. All right, yay. Love that Six of Swords card. Moving into nice water, calmer water. All right, so feeling a little bit left out, are we? Let's see what else is going on here. Okay, Scorpios, you've got the Hanged Man, you've got Six of Swords, Five of Coin, and the Hermit. Really cool that you got the Hermit and the Hanged Man together, and they're on the outside. Those are both major arcana, which means major shifts, okay? And really, not just unexpected news could be coming in, but really a perception shift. So whenever we get the Hanged Man, it's going to tell us that, hey, if we look at something a little bit differently, we are going to see the beauty in it, or we're going to see the toxicity in it. Whatever it is for you, it's going to be different for every Scorpio. So something is going to change in the way you look at something. And the only way to do that is to stop and look at it, right? So this is saying, hey, check out where you may need a perception shift or a perspective shift. So look into that. Again, that'll be different for every Scorpio, and we'll get clarifying cards to see what that might be a little bit more about. But it seems like you'll be moving into calmer water. The Six of Swords is saying that you're choosing to leave behind some mental toxicity, mental negativity, thoughts, communication, anything with the mind that hasn't been working for you. It's like you're sailing away, and you're only going to take with you what feels good. Those good thoughts, the good communications, and some other things. So something you might be moving away from around this new moon time. Absolutely awesome. Now you also got this Five of Coins, which means you might actually be feeling kind of left out or used, or, you know, not really being acknowledged in some way. It's like you've been giving blood and tears for something and you don't feel like you've gotten anything back. Now the Five of Coin can sometimes come around when we're questioning our own beliefs, and that may be happening because of this perspective shift, okay? And really the best way to get through this is to recognize that the next thing to come up would be that Six of Coins, and that's that giving and receiving. So to pull you out of this, recognize where you might be giving too much. You might be giving too much of yourself, or recognize where you could be, you know, receiving in a better way or giving in a different way. So that'll be different for every Scorpio, but you'll know what this is because it'll really, you know, the emotion in the card, you can feel it. And if any of you Scorpios are going through that, just know that there is a balance that needs to happen, okay? And recognize where you might be, you know, self-sabotaging something in your stability. Now the Hermit comes up here, and what I love about the Hermit is it's like you're looking for some kind of answer, but guess what? It's inside of you. It's in your subconscious. You already have all the answers that you need. You just need to tap into it. And the Hermit suggests to find some sort of solitude and place to meditate, some kind of isolation. It doesn't have to be for a long period of time. It doesn't have to be days or hours, but trying to take that time to figure out what it is you already know. Okay, something inside of you. It's like seeking wisdom in experiences. Wisdom always comes from experiences. So the Hermit is seeking something inside yourself. And it is a 9, which means, you're getting ready to wrap up a cycle. And that could be what you're moving away from. And with this perception shift, it's going to enable you to go inside and see what that information can bring forward, how you can use it as you move into these better waters and balance out. So big energy, Scorpio, for balancing and it's almost like you're revising everything, perspective shift, moving away from the stuff that just doesn't serve you anymore. Definitely trying to find the balance within yourself and your stability, and then finding that deeper meaning, that inner knowing. Okay, this is the endings begin, but it also is felt. There's something that you're felt through a 9. Very cool. So let's get some clarifying cards and see if we can get a little bit more detail about what it is you're moving away from, where the perspective shift is happening. And remember, throughout all of this, wishes and dreams are coming true. So keep that in mind, Scorpio. You definitely have an opportunity to utilize this new moon energy to manifest everything that you want. And sometimes things come through in the most unexpected ways. So don't get discouraged if something doesn't come through right away, because that just means the timing isn't right. But something will come through, something that you really want. And comment and let me know what it is. I'd love to hear if something comes through for you. But we're going to get some clarifying cards. See if we can figure out what's going on. All right, yep, the World, cool. 8 of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Emperor. Wow, nice heavy energy here, Scorpio. Lots going on. Lots of stuff that might be unexpected. Now with this perspective shift, you also get the World, which is saying, yeah, you're wrapping up something. You're coming through a cycle. You may not feel it right away, but sometime during the 10 days following that new moon, you're going to feel something changing. You're going to feel a perspective shift. You're going to feel how, you've grown so much. The World is the very last card in the tarot. Some people will say it's the Fool, but the Fool is more that neutral zone between ending and beginning of the Magician. And so the Fool would come here, and then the Magician if we were going in rows. But the World is that ending. And it's like victory. Look at, she's holding the wands. She's gone through the race. She's gone through the gamut. She knows what she's become. She's grown so much. So much. If you look at the Wheel of Fortune, these little symbols here are like babies. Okay, so it's like going through a full cycle. Huge, huge wisdom comes from that, and that's that inner knowing right here. So let's get there. Now you have the 6 of Swords coming up with the 8 of Swords. So what you're moving away from is something that's been really trapping you. You're having the mental strength right now to move away from something, because it's really been feeling like you've been trapped. And so you're out of there. You're just done with that. And that's that ending the World. When we go from a 6 to an 8, you're closing up something. And the 6 and the 8 next to each other is like you're going away from something that no longer serves you. And look, this is feeling trapped by things that don't serve you. But you can get out of that by moving away from it, right? Getting away from it, deleting it from your life, whatever it is that feels like it's bringing you down or isn't serving your purpose or your path any longer. Sometimes we start out with something and it feels great, but it doesn't always pan out great, later on down the road. So sometimes you have to let go and just move away from it. Now, with this 5 of Coins and needing to balance and checking what you believe in concerning your stability, you're also getting this Ace of Wands, which is like an opportunity. So it's like once you balance, you're going to be able to really, get into your passion and have some kind of opportunity handed to you around your passion. And maybe that'll help you balance even. But some kind of passion is going to come through. That could be through your work. That could be a relationship. That could be a creative process. That could even be just rebalancing with yourself. You're going to regain passion. And it's new. It's fresh. It's not like a reignited passion. as much as it's a brand new opportunity to have some passion. So really cool, because this is, you know, suggested to be the hand of God, and it's there for you. It's divine. It's an opportunity that you can grab a hold of. I love that. I love that. And that will pull you out of that 5 of coin energy where you're feeling like you're just not being heard or seen, and you're not being, you know, noticed or acknowledged. Now you have this Hermit coming up with the Emperor. And what I love about the Emperor is, you know, sometimes it can be a rough energy because it's very strict. It's very straightforward. Okay? The Emperor always realizes things. And when you realize things, you're able to really, you know, put things in order. And he is the master of realizing. With this 4 coming up with this Hermit, it's like once you go inside, you're going to realize your own power. You're going to realize how much power you have over your life, yourself, the things that you're manifesting in your wishes, and you're going to be able to utilize that power to start really mastering yourself, okay, mastering your life. So something's going to come through on this new moon for you, Scorpio, especially with the return of your solar year, okay? You're getting like that new, fresh start. Birthdays always bring that about, right? And the Emperor is saying, hey, remember your power, remember who you are, remember how ready we are to rock it at any time, because we realize our own power. And going inside yourself with that Hermit, that's going to be essential. So thank you very much, Scorpio, for watching. I will be putting up the monthly readings, and that'll kind of mesh in with this reading because it's so close to the new moon. So check back for the November readings. I hope you guys have an awesome birthday, and I will see y'all soon.